Welcome to FactUp, your destination for exploring the big questions about history, culture, and philosophy. Today, we're tackling a fascinating topic. Will new languages emerge in our world? As we dive in, we'll uncover the evolution of human languages, examine how they've adapted to rapid communication, and consider whether our modern needs might give birth to entirely new forms of expression. So stay with us as we explore the past, present, and potential future of human language. Let's start with a question. Are the thousands of languages we already have enough? Or is there space for something new? Today, more than 7,000 languages are spoken worldwide. Dominant languages like English, Mandarin, and Spanish serve as bridges for global communication, while smaller, regional languages preserve cultural heritage. But even with this diversity, gaps remain. One, cultural nuance. Some languages excel at expressing emotions or ideas that others cannot. For instance, words like higi in Danish or Ubuntu in Zulu lack exact translations in English. 2. Universal accessibility. While English has become a global lingua franca, it isn't simple enough for everyone to learn. 3. Technological integration. As we advance into the digital age, many languages struggle to adapt to technological contexts, leaving room for new, optimized systems. Moreover, rapid communication has significantly influenced language evolution. Texting and social media have simplified grammar and vocabulary. Borrowed words like emoji or déjà vu have enriched many languages. Unfortunately, globalization has also endangered smaller languages, with some on the brink of extinction. So does this mean we might create new languages to fill these gaps? Let's first take a journey through history to understand how languages have evolved. The story of language begins over 100,000 years ago, when early humans developed basic communication systems. While the exact origins remain unknown, most linguists believe language evolved through gestures and sounds. Early humans likely used hand signals and mimicked natural sounds. Proto-languages, simple vocal patterns, eventually became structured systems. As societies grew, the need to record information brought about writing systems, marking a revolutionary step in human communication. These systems allowed languages to stabilize, enabling knowledge to be preserved across generations. Language families and their spread. As humans migrated, languages diversified into families. Indo-European, spawning languages like English, Hindi, and Russian. Sino-Tibetan, the origin of Chinese, Burmese, and more. Afro-Asiatic, including Arabic and Hebrew. Empires and trade routes further shaped language development. The Silk Road introduced new words across Asia, while the Roman Empire spread Latin, which later evolved into Romance languages like French and Spanish. But history also tells us that languages can die. About 40% of today's languages are endangered. This raises an important question. Could a new language emerge to fill the void left by those that vanish? To answer this, we need to explore the conditions and factors that drive language creation. 1. Conditions for language creation. Historically, languages have emerged from isolation. Geographical separation allowed dialects to evolve into distinct languages. Cultural fusion. Hybrid languages, like Creoles, formed through interaction between diverse groups. Technological shifts. Each technological revolution introduced new words and even new ways of communicating. 2. Factors driving new languages today. 1. Globalization. Hybrid languages like Spanglish and Hinglish are already forming in multicultural communities. A universal language might emerge from the blending of global tongues. 2. Technological influence. In virtual or augmented reality, symbolic or visual languages could replace spoken ones. Digital shorthand, such as emojis, might evolve into a standardized global system. 3. Cultural and political revivals. Efforts to revive endangered languages, like Maori or Hawaiian, often result in modernized versions. New languages might also emerge as symbols of identity in fragmented political regions. 4. Global challenges. Space exploration or climate change might necessitate specialized languages to address new realities. So what would a modern new language look like? It might borrow vocabulary from major languages, prioritize simplicity, and incorporate visual or digital elements to adapt to today's interconnected world. Before we conclude, let's look at some key statistics about the state of global languages. There are about 7,000 living languages today. The most spoken languages are Mandarin, Spanish, and English. Hard languages to learn include Arabic and Mandarin, while simpler ones include Indonesian and Esperanto. And while digital languages like Python or binary play an increasingly significant role, they belong to a different realm of communication. We'll explore them in a future video. If a new language were to emerge, it would likely be universal, designed to bridge cultural gaps, use simple grammar and short words for quick communication, incorporate symbols and visuals for broader accessibility, be designed for integration with technology, such as neural interfaces. Imagine a world where humanity speaks a single, efficient language that transcends barriers and evolves with our needs. Language has always reflected the dynamism of human culture. Whether through natural evolution, cultural fusion, or technological innovation, the possibility of new languages remains alive and exciting. If you found this journey through the history and future of language fascinating, make sure to subscribe to FactUp. Join us as we uncover more wonders of history, culture, and philosophy. Your support helps us create more engaging content, so don't forget to like, share, and follow.